Hello, I'm Kristen Welker. At Comcast NBCUniversal, giving back to the communities we serve is one of our core values. We live in our communities, we work in our communities, and we give back to our communities year-round. It's been that way since Ralph Roberts founded our company more than 50 years ago and chose United Way to be our first true community partner. Ralph recognized United Way is always there for us, especially when it comes to the everyday challenges life brings. Here are the stories of two colleagues who face struggles common to so many of us, from needing a safe place to go when school was out, to finding affordable services for a child with special needs. Their stories are different, but the helping hand came from the same source, United Way.
My name is Tony Speller. I've been at Comcast for over 20 years now. Came into the organization as a service technician, cable installer, climbing poles, crawling underneath homes. I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, in public housing. I came up during tough economic times like many. It took everything that my parents had just to stay afloat. My mother was a housekeeper and she worked really hard. And a lot of days she wasn't there to be able to pick us up. And my father, who worked at the piers, tough hours and you got to be there. Things happen when kids are home by themselves. It's not always safe. Kids could absolutely get in trouble. And so we had to find comfort in places like the Ingleside Recreation Center. This is the center. This is where I used to hang out. And as you can see here, there's a lot of kids and they're having a great time. They're well taken care of. This means a lot to the community.
Children, particularly children in poverty, need a little extra help. And so we provide a number of after-school programs through a variety of different organizations to make sure that these kids are safe, to make sure that they're fed, that there are people there to help them with their homework, and for them to have a good and productive after-school experience so that they do well in life.
Wow. It's been a while. Hard to believe. This is where it all began. I can remember being here, coming here after school.
Tony represents thousands of children that live all across this nation, that local communities, through their United Way, are helping. They're there, they want to learn, they want to be successful, and they have every potential in the world to be successful. They're great kids, and they're going to be great adults. We just need to invest in them.
I give because I have personally been the recipient of someone else who gave. And now it's my time to give back to those who have supported me.
My name is Lane Watts, and I'm the NCT4 maintenance tech here in Tupelo, Mississippi. Comcast was actually started here in Tupelo, and it's actually just been a real fun place to work.
Gavin was tested for autism when he was 5 or 6 years old, and a month after his evaluations, it was confirmed that he was on the autism spectrum.
When he was born, for almost 3 years, he hardly ever said many words. It was very, very heartbreaking to, to get the news that we got. Gavin is a really routine kid. Once he gets used to doing a thing a certain way, if something else different changes during that day, it really affects him.
Autism is a daily challenge for all of us, not only him. We all live with it and we all suffer from it.
Gavin and his family, I first met them in 2013 and found out that he did have some sensory processing problems going on, and so that's sort of what we've been addressing.
So you need to smile and I need to start.
The one thing that we really loved about Regional Rehab is that no matter what services they receive here, it's free.
Go! A for apple. Very good.
We actually had Gavin in a different place, and it was getting so expensive, it was like having another house payment.
We don't charge any money, and so it's the community and organizations like United Way that are able to help us out. This past year, we were able to help 1,490 people.
The reason why I donate and give to the United Way is because of the fact of I'm not able to afford to get him the services that he needs, somewhere else. That money that I am able to give actually, benefits regional rehab from the United Way. And all of the employees that work with me, they're familiar with our story with Gavin, and quite a few of them chose to help with the regional rehab. So it was very nice for other employees to see other people's hardships and be able to donate to help also.
If it wasn't for regional rehab and United Way, Gavin wouldn't be where he was today. Our family as one wouldn't be. I give because of all the Gavins that are out there, and for all the Gavin's families that need the help like we do.
I give because of the personal impact. You just never know when something like this will happen to you.
Like Tony and like Lane, so many of us have reasons for giving, including our company's chairman and CEO, Brian Roberts.
As we celebrated my father's life, I've thought about what a difference he's made. One of the areas that clearly resonates as he chose United Way. I think of United Way as tied to Comcast. It's local, it does the right thing, it makes a difference, and it improves. And that's just like Comcast. I am inspired every time we slow down our daily lives and we immerse ourselves in someone else's world, and whether it's seniors or kids or nutrition or education or housing or a myriad of other areas the United Way just touches. What we're learning through many of the United Way campaigns is how many of our own employees take advantage. It's not only just the community at large, it's the Comcast community that is being touched by United Way. And over the years, it's just blown into one of the most important initiatives this company does, and it takes it from just doing the right thing to doing something for our fellow employees and the Comcast family. I give because United Way is who Comcast has been since my father started the company, and it's who we are today, and I hope it's who we'll be in the future.
United Way and the thousands of organizations it supports help people like Tony, like Lane, live better lives. Why will you give?